Oh, come on. No. There we are. Perfect. Finally got it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I plan on doing some combat air patrol in my handy dandy FA-18. We're going to be setting this up, making her look better. Gonna get some weapons on my pylons here. And then from there, we'll be taxiing out from Kutasi, which is right up here. It looks like there's a couple of Focke-Wulfs down here, which I'm not really interested in fucking with those. You know, it ultimately does me no good. They're World War II era aircraft. So instead, we may be going up north to try to provide some CAS or CAP, you know, whichever one I can accurately engage. For example, this flight of 4 MiG-31s, I could definitely hit these guys. I may have to do a taxi flight over here to Kobuleti to get some more fuel. That way, I'm actually able to stretch all the way out there into the ocean. I may try to provide some cap for the fleet over here. I've got a few individual areas like the George Washington here. I believe that the Abraham Lincoln is over here as well. Yes, right here. Along with the Stennis, there's four. There are 4 carriers in this area. I can only land on 3 of them. I'm not going to land on that Russian one. That seems like a massive waste of time to me. And figure it out from there. Alright, my INS is all aligned. I'm going to get my body to show up here somewhere, sometime maybe. Nope, I need that. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my ECM, get all of that good stuff set up.
Disconnected.
I do not need TeamSpeak at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this off. I'm going to start my in-flight timer. I'll also be setting my bingo to about 2,500 pounds of fuel. I'm also going to go ahead and set up my HMD for the video recording. I'm going to set it up to audio. That way anything I need will automatically record in my aircraft here. I'm still waiting on my INS to fully align, and when it does align, I should be a-okay. I'm going to go ahead and communicate with my ground team. That has me set up for a lot of fuel. Hopefully I won't really need all of that. I will be setting this up for ×2 AIM-120s instead. And then let's do some more AIM-9s. Yeah, a lot more AIM-9s. Got myself some AIM-7s. I'm going to throw some Foxes on here just to make sure. I've got a fuel rod, or not fuel rod, a fuel pod right here, so I should be a-okay. I'm going to refuel myself all the way up. And then, going to go with my normal, let's go with the high vis. Because I was in the 101st, my board number is always 101.
Request refueling.
And I'm going to go ahead and hit OK.
Request rearming. Copy.
So as you can tell, my board number is established.
Refueling complete.
I'm refueled. I should be good to go here soon.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
I also should attempt to set up my speed instead of being radar to set it up to barometric. I've honestly
Rearming complete.
totally forgot how to do that though. Yeah, let's keep this set up on channel 1. And we are. It does look like the night is coming, so I'm going to go ahead and turn all of my lights and such on here. I'm going to keep a chart light map on, or a chart light on, excuse me. Going to go ahead and turn up my instrument. I'm going to keep my floodlights off. I definitely won't need that. we are good on that. I'm going to go ahead and set this up to daytime for a bit at least. It is raining, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on my anti-ice just to make sure that we're all good. I'm going to come back here, make sure that there's nothing else that I am missing. My oxygen flow is good. Alright, I'm going to do my bleed air. That way it's all good. And it should be. Yep, perfect. I do believe that my rearm is complete. It is, perfect. And from here, it's time to go. I'm going to go ahead and begin to cool down my aim 9s. That way they track better. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my HMD here. So anywhere that I look, in theory, I should be able to actively lock to a target. Which so far, everything looks good. I have 1 more minute until I can activate my ECM. I will be turning my dispenser onto bypass. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my ALR 67. I'm going to have it show up on a display and offset it so it's not, crazy or anything like that. And then I'm going to come up here to my electronic warfare screen. So my ALR 67 is currently receiving. I'm going to place it here on my HUD. So that now, whenever I look around, I've got a flight of 4 F-15s, I do believe at least, off to my left somewhere. Which may be blue or may be hostile. I'm not entirely sure. I don't actually even know how far they are. That is a-okay. We'll figure it out once we get up and, figure out everything that we can. Once I do get up, I will be tuning into the ATC's.
Kudasi, Springfield, 1-1. Request startup.
The
Springfield,
AWACS.
1-1.
There we go.
Kutaisi,
The AWACS radio,
301.
and then they'll guide me
meters per
to
second.
potentially hostile targets. Hopefully, at least that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and set up my stores on this screen so I can see what I have left. I'm going to set up my radar. I want to slew this towards the middle so that it makes for easier tracking. Keep it up to range while search. That way it automatically ranges my radar as I am searching. But because of that, I'm going to set it up as far out as she will go. It should make things a lot easier. And we're good.
Kudasi,
I'm going to go ahead
Springfield,
and request
1-1. Request taxi to runway.
permission to taxi. And wait for that.
Springfield, 1-1. Kutaisi, clear to taxi to runway 25.
Alright, so we will be taxiing to runway 25, which is on this side. So from where I currently am, I need to turn left. Gonna go ahead and kick it up some. I'm gonna bring back my stick. and figure out actually how to show my pilot. Because I have forgotten. Right shift P. I've been pressing left shift. There we are. That way you guys can see it's fully immersive, etc. There for a second, I did not have nose steering, but I do now. And we should be good here shortly. I do have a heavier aircraft, so it will take her a little bit of time to turn. The reason that she is heavier is because of the fuel pod. And now I'm just taxiing down to the end of the runway. I'm going to slow it down a little bit because I am going a bit too fast here. That guy did not communicate at all with ATC. So I was nowhere near aware that he was coming in on this runway. I'm going to double check the map just to make sure that I am going the right way. Kutasi is on channel 44. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and ease back a little bit, get on my brakes. Now, I do not currently have my positions and collisions on. I should definitely turn those on. That's my formations. Go ahead, come this way a little bit. Perfect. Get my position lights on. It does appear that I actually missed a turn here. So what I'm going to do now is just pop a rather big UE. I have several MiG-29s out there. Alright. That one. Oh boy, alright. Kill MiG-21s. Where are they? These are way up north. Alright, I need to go ahead and emergency sortie here. I need to make sure that this is actually my next left that I'm coming up on, which it is. I need to definitely pop over this way. going to slow it down a little bit so I can turn on to the active runway here.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
That's fine.
Springfield 1-1. Kataisi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.18.
It's a little bit of a windy day here. As you can see, I'm currently getting pushed to my right, which isn't really that good. But I'm clear of the runway. I'm going to go ahead and tune into my
Dark Star
ATC.
1-1. Springfield 1-1. Request picture. Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. 12 groups. First group at Bulls 088 for 120 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 084 for 60 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 086 for 120 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 081 for 60 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 083 for 120 at 30,000. Additional group at Bulls 075 for 60 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 071 for 140 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 048 for 80 at 30,000. Additional group at Bullseye 306 for 60 at 28,000. Additional group at Bulls 271 for 130 at 15,000. Additional group at Bullseye 260 for 140 at 15,000. Additional group at Bulls 279 for 130 at 15,000.
Here we go. I got us all turned around. Now we are getting set up for cruising to where we have to go. So right now we're only going to be able to do 138 miles or 14 minutes of flight time, which is 100% unacceptable. In order to vastly
Springfield
lengthen
1-1.
this,
Dark Star 1-1. Bra 018 for 45 at 30,000.
I need to hit 36,000, which we shall do.
Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 016 for 45 at 30,000. Hot.
I'm going to go ahead and rotate a little bit more here.
Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 289 for 240 at 15,000. Flanking. Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 013 for 45 at 30,000. Hot. Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 293 for 240 at 15,000.
Ooh, we're
Flanking.
getting this a lot.
Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 311 for 45 at 26,000. Flanking. Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 290 for 240 at 1,000. Flanking. Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 315 for 45 at 30,000. Flanking.
Ooh, I already have a missile on me.
Springfield 1-1. Dark Star 1-1.
I don't think that my calculators found so I'll definitely have to check. But unfortunately, I do not have Let's go ahead and start my plane back up again. Gonna go ahead and let it do its thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and communicate back with Kutasi.
Kutasi, Springfield 1-1. Request startup.
Gonna go ahead and set up all of my weaponry here.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Rearming complete.
Ah, that's the button. Alright, got it.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Oh, okay. An SU-33 just hit our runway. Well then, that's unfortunate. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, it looks like the game just ended. We just definitely 100% got nuked. Alright. Well, this time, we know. We need to hurry up and get up. Once everything is powered on, I will get everything on that we need. For example, my console lights, my floodlights, etc. Should actually turn on this as well. That's not on yet. For now, we're just waiting on everything to actually turn on. My APU is going, so we'll see how it goes. gonna go ahead in the meantime at least and set up my bingo. There we go. We got power. Nice.
Roll left, roll left.
Alright, so
Flight
a lot of
controls.
these bright
Flight controls.
floodlights and such, we will not need. So I'm going to go ahead and turn all of these off. So it's very, very bright. I will go ahead and turn on my positions, collisions, etc. You don't have any gun stores? Not right now, apparently.
Kudasi, Springfield 1-1. Request startup.
Just waiting on Kutasi to approve me now. In the meantime, I will go ahead and get rearmed.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Rearming complete.
I need to set this panel up here to nighttime. Alright, there we are. Somebody didn't wait for INS line. I think that's the wrong thing. Yep, there we are. SRS radio check.
Kudasi, Springfield 1-1, request takeoff.
I don't think this is my turn. Very well could be, though. Let's figure out where we are.
Springfield 1-2, unable to clear for takeoff. Springfield 1-2, Kutaisi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 30.16. Springfield 1-1, Kutaisi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 30.16.
There we are. Let's figure out where we need to go. Right now it looks like I need to head up north. I'm just gonna gentle climb my way up, and then I should be okay. Am I at my 7-minute mark yet? Nope, I'm still at 5 minutes. Alright. Just had a flight of F-15s appear. So that is where I will be headed to. Now these guys are currently flying out of my radar range. Yeah, just a wee bit. That is a-okay. We are actually climbing pretty well. What is these guys' altitude? 21,000, so they're climbing up to meet. I am almost up to 40,000. Should mean, yep, I do indeed have a contrail back there. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and level ship here. And now, we're just gonna wait. Here we are, one of them just popped up here on radar. I'm gonna go ahead and lock onto this guy and wait. I'm waiting until he's in my firing circle, and then I'll be loose. This guy's within 80 miles. Oh shit. There we are. I am indeed locked. One out. Waiting for this guy right here. I'll go ahead and send another. It should be tracking fairly well. Let's take a look here. Yep, I got two AIM-120s coming in on me. which actually really sucks. Although, according to this, I did eliminate one of those F-15s, which is actually really, really good. However, it doesn't help if, I keep dying. I'm going to need to figure out how to get that to go.